Yeah. We back in it. Ho, is you daft? I'm just gonna master my craft. I got my team at my side, controlling the tide, and you in a raft. No grip on your path, you here for the ride, but know you might crash. I know you won't try it, yes I did the math. You're not trying to clash, and I have to laugh.
Yo. Hey, my posture is cooked though. It's really cooked. But welcome back, man. I'm glad y'all joining me for today. I don't know which order I'm posting this in, but we got a good one for you in store. 12 most disturbing things called a security cam footage. And there's a lot of ring cameras in this one, but I wasn't really jacking the last one. I don't know if y'all seen, but nonetheless, thanks for tuning in. Let's watch this together. Watch this. W editing.
On December 8th, 2019, the camera speaker suddenly began blaring an alarm. Moments later, a voice came through, hurling insults and verbal abuse at the family.
Main man Jack, it's boy Chance on Knowles. Welcome to the Knowlescast.
I'll be blown somebody just watching it. Like, imagine y'all be out, you just in your living room.
Did your child come out black or like kind of like light skin? I don't know.
I'd be shook too.
Nothing.
What was especially disturbing was that the voice mentioned the couple's son, even though the boy hadn't appeared on camera that night. This suggests that the hacker may have been watching the live feed for some time before the incident. The Brown family believes they were being monitored for at least several days without having the slightest idea they were being watched. However, it was never possible to determine exactly how.
I hope he wasn't cracking no John in the living room
before the voice came through.
Free show, they probably
After
recorded
nearly
it.
3 minutes of non-stop verbal abuse, the family removed the camera's batteries.
Can you bring like a web browser up on your phone and then type in the website that I tell you? No. Why?
You gonna hack him?
I'll leave you and your family alone.
Dang,
Or I could do
dude
this.
is a weirdo. Yeah. I like your dog. After blaring it, I'm not rejecting.
Following that night, the Browns stopped using home security cameras altogether.
The Browns.
This video was posted by a woman named Akina. Since becoming a mother, she has been regularly sharing videos on her TikTok account,
W. Akina.
featuring her son. She tries to capture every important moment in the life of her baby boy,
W.
Panko. From the day he was
Panko,
born to
that's
the
such a
moment he
cool name.
received his first play area, Akina has documented many of her son's milestones. But not everything she experiences makes it online, and there's a reason for that. Early in the morning on January 29th, 2024,
She's right there.
around 2:30 a.m., Akina suddenly woke up to something strange in her bedroom. Fortunately, little Panko didn't sense anything.
What?
But what happened next was truly unsettling.
What are we talking
It was
about?
all caught on video.
That's her right there. Nope. Let me pause this. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Nah, I'm just playing. But I just feel like, why did that door swing open? Panko, hide. Leave the baby. What's that? No, stop it. What was that? Like, did y'all see that little thing that was like right here? Let me see. Oh, mama, come back. Panko just chilling though. As long as Panko's. Let me see if I can see it this time. There's no shadow. Panko destroying that milk. I know it's good. What's that right there? Why is that moving right there? What is that right there? Why did she just run in there like that? Scaring the baby. Can we get an explanation, please, chat? I don't understand. Is that not the mom? No, that's the mom. That's the mom.
It's no surprise that Akina was hesitant to share this recording at first. Not only does the bedroom door open and close on its own, but there's another detail that makes the situation even more disturbing. Akina says she saw a silhouette in the doorway that looked like her husband. The strange part was that he hadn't come home from work yet. There were still several hours before he was supposed to return, yet she felt as though he was already standing there, silently watching her. On the video, however, no one can be seen. If you listen closely, you can hear the security system activating, as if someone had entered the house. After that, Akina left the bedroom to turn off the alarm and to look for her husband, whom she thought had simply walked into another part of the house. But from that moment on, things became even stranger. Sometime later, she comes back and behaves very unusual.
I knew.
First freezing.
Okay, that was her. Okay.
And suddenly walking in and sitting down with a tense expression on her face. It almost looks as if she's not quite herself anymore. Later, it turned out she was simply in shock. When she went downstairs to check where her husband was, she found that none of the lights were on, and the front door was still locked. In other words, her husband wasn't home at all. Overcome with anxiety, she returned to the bedroom and tried to make sense of what had happened. If her husband wasn't there, then who had she seen?
Close the door, lock the door.
She has replayed that moment in her mind many times. Until she finds an answer, the video will remain publicly available on her page. She continues to post other videos with Panko as well, but this incident remains unexplained.
Oh,
to this
nah,
day.
bro. That'd be me.
This next video was submitted by a woman named Rachel K., an employee at a nursing home where a CCTV camera recently captured something very strange. According to her, a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to the building's second floor to tidy up. Their task wasn't just to clean
They look like
rooms,
actors.
but also to take care of a pile of cat litter that had been spilled by a child visiting his grandmother. The crew started their work on the second floor, and everything seemed to be going as planned. But as they reached about the midpoint of the hallway, something unexpected happened.
Or the vegan sheet.
Or the vegan sheet.
What am I looking at?
That would be.
How all of them got quiet is real. It's the lock-in.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Oh, we got Jokester. He gonna be the first one to go.
Well, there was this one time when I was in the hallway and.
This don't seem real. I don't understand. Is there no one down there? It's for y'all. Are we looking down the hallway? Is that where we're looking? The cat litter? The door. This is fake. This is fake. This is fake. No one's gonna convince me I'm not gonna get scared. First of all, where are those footprints coming from, y'all? If there's another one pop up, I'm gonna lose mine.
Footprints suddenly began to appear on the carpet, seemingly
Is
out
it
of
only two?
nowhere. There were no other prints nearby, just those.
This whole
mysterious
hallway
ones.
and the ghost gonna step in the
What
cat
made them
litter.
even more unusual was their color. It closely resembled the grayish hue of cat litter. Given the proximity to where the litter had been spilled, it seemed like someone might have stepped in it barefoot and walked across the carpet, leaving a trail. But here's the unsettling part. How could the footprints appear if no one was there at the time? Moments earlier, the crew had reported hearing strange
This
noises
seemed
coming
fake,
from down the
bro.
hall.
Why did he just?
Then, after a sudden loud bang, they all ran out of the area in a panic. Rachel K. believes the footprints and the noises may be connected.
I don't
Some
know.
believe that the second floor of the nursing home may be a hotspot for paranormal activity. Of course, that doesn't offer a clear explanation.
Yeah.
As with many videos of this kind, it's up to you to decide what really happened.
I'm gonna decide that
So,
it's not real.
What do you think could have left those mysterious footprints? One morning,
Nothing.
a woman from Hudson, Wisconsin, opened her blinds and noticed something strange in the snow outside her window. When she stepped outside to investigate, she realized they were footprints leading directly up to her bedroom window and then back the same way.
Oh, nah. How long that snow been here? That's the real question. Walking in the footsteps. Dang, you need to move upstairs. I'm not gonna lie. You need to
Alarmed
move
by
up
the
there.
thought that someone had been peeking in, she installed a security camera outside, aimed right at that window. Just a few nights later, the camera captured footage of the same person returning.
Oh, this is the dude? I thought that was the girl.
The man can clearly be seen looking into her window. The woman turned the footage over to the police. After an investigation, authorities were able to trace a vehicle seen leaving the scene and identify the driver. It turned out to be Robert Cessna, a senior executive who held the title of Vice President of Global Key Accounts
Dang, they
at a
really
major
aired him.
company. His appearance matched the man in the video. When police contacted Robert, he denied any involvement. However, after speaking with several local
That's his wife.
witnesses
They
and
always get
examining
caught up.
additional evidence, it became clear he wasn't telling the truth. It was indeed him on the footage. Robert Cessna was ultimately charged with felony stalking and was later dismissed from his executive position at the company.
Dang, you
In
lost it all because you a
2013,
weirdo.
Margaret Woodward, a 68-year-old resident of the English town of Long Eaton, found herself facing a serious problem. Her home had been broken into multiple times. After 5 break-ins in a single year, she finally took the police's advice.
Bro, this is the problem. Your security is sleep on the bed, on the couch, on the lazy
and
man or
installed
whatever.
security cameras. It didn't take long for them to capture a 6th incident. Around 1 a.m., an unknown man entered the house.
They got some relics in there? Like, what's so interesting about this house? Is that a moped? That is not a moped. To be robbing somebody while they're still in the house, sleep right there is crazy work. Oh, he's black. Gotta do better, y'all. Bro, he's right there, bro. What do you... He's brave. Why would you stand over him? No, just not real, bro. And what kind of deep sleep, bro? Just took the melatonin? And she's right there. That's their problem. He's robbing them. Why would you come back in if the door started?
He moved quietly through the home while Margaret was fast asleep in a chair in the living room. The intruder managed to steal several items without waking her. It wasn't until the alarm went off that Margaret woke up,
Is that shotgun?
jumped to her feet, and chased him off, wielding her walking stick.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, see, they get that strappy
identify the burglar as 51-year-old Patrick Reed. It turned out he was responsible for all 6 break-ins.
51.
Over time, he had stolen about $1,000 worth of belongings from Margaret's home.
That's it?
Patrick was
1,000?
ultimately sentenced to 4 years and 8 months in prison.
You're doing that for a band? That's what you're going to prison for a
At
band?
first glance, it looks like an ordinary intersection. But a surveillance camera installed at this spot captured a series of strange incidents, all within a single day. Several Argentine news outlets, including LSQ, have been actively discussing this mysterious crossroads in the town of Toledo, which locals have come to call the Cursed or Enchanted Corner. Security cameras have recorded numerous bizarre accidents.
Okay.
Cyclists suddenly falling for no apparent reason, pedestrians losing their balance, motorcycles skidding on dry pavement, and cars whose front wheels seem to twist on their own.
Oh, nah,
These
that one's
incidents
actually
occur
crazy,
at different
though.
times of day, in broad daylight, at night, under the sun, or in the rain, and always without warning. The most astonishing part is that everything you're seeing happened within just one day. Locals are divided over the cause. Some are convinced it's not a coincidence, that there's a ghost or some kind of unseen force at
Yeah,
play.
what is
Others
that?
argue it must be due to structural flaws in the road, such
This
as
don't
hidden
look like
bumps
it's
or
acting,
uneven
though.
pavement. Yet even skeptics admit one unsettling detail. The accidents don't happen in the same exact spot, but across different parts of the intersection, making this mystery all the more puzzling.
The plants are wide open this year with
W ad. You know, I'm not gonna say L ad this time because they saved me. I was about to start crying.
The next video was sent to me by a viewer who came across a clip that really unsettled him. He said he found it on Instagram and claimed it was filmed somewhere in Yemen on a security camera, showing something genuinely disturbing. The footage appears to come from a small store where the owner was working late at night when a woman walked in. But something about her just seemed off. According to the viewer who shared the video, the woman's hand looked strange. Her voice suddenly changed mid-conversation, which is what scared the man. And her face didn't look normal either. With that description in mind, I decided to watch the footage in full screen. And honestly, there's definitely something unnerving about it.
Why would you play the phone? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Who passed away? Why would you ask that? Oh no, she's a ghoul. What was that last part?
The first thing that stands out is her skin tone. It's unnaturally pale. The viewer also mentioned that her overall appearance was genuinely unsettling.
I'll be spooked too.
In the comments under the original post, many people believed she wasn't human at all, but something else pretending to be one. Personally, I can't confirm that. The video quality is far from great. But the sudden voice change and the strange questions she asks, like who died.
Yeah, who passed away is crazy.
Eerie.
You got summoned? You ghoul?
As with many baby monitor recordings that capture something unexplained, the next video also shows something unusual. Joanna Pascoe shared the footage after noticing something strange in her daughter's room. Her daughter, Evelyn, is Joanna's first healthy child. Before her birth, Joanna had gone through 2 pregnancies, both of which ended in miscarriages.
That's so sad.
After such a painful experience, she became an especially attentive and protective mother, devoting a great deal of care to Evelyn. She regularly checked on her baby through the monitor, but one day she noticed something truly unsettling.
Okay. That's not possible.
What?
What is that?
What?
What is that?
The light?
What is it? Look at the way. Look. It's lingering. Is it the light outside? Look.
The baby looks like it's following the light too. I'm not gonna lie. Never mind.
There's no pinhole. And like the curtain. I pulled the curtain closed.
Why don't you go in the room and look through the camera and through the room?
Near her.
With me?
Oh my god.
Oh, she is. Say
Did
something.
she just touch it? Where did it go?
During one routine check, something appeared on the screen that seemed to defy
Aliens.
all normal explanations. A glowing orb formed in Evelyn's room, hovering near the crib. It moved as if following the baby, yet never left the space.
Why don't she go in the room and
crib.
see if it's still there?
What made the scene even more remarkable was that Evelyn appeared to see the glowing object and even tried to interact with it. It looked as though something intelligent was attempting to make contact with her.
Yeah.
Many viewers suggested that it might be the spirit of one of Joanna's unborn children,
Aww.
coming back to play with her younger sister.
That's why.
Others believed it could be a guardian angel or some kind of energy being.
I hope
Whatever
it's
it was,
those.
Joanna didn't feel frightened. Instead, she felt calm. To her, it seemed as though someone unseen was watching over Evelyn. And given how deeply she
I
loves
don't know if I would
Joanna,
be calm.
Joanna doesn't mind the idea that someone or something else might also be protecting her.
Oh, protecting her? Yeah, that
The
makes sense.
following video was captured by a surveillance camera inside a residential building. Not much is known about the footage itself, except that it was recorded in a building where a young girl lives with her family. At the beginning of the video, the girl is seen playing near a staircase. Beneath the stairs, there's a small room. The girl keeps looking intently into the room,
The room looks dirty.
even though, at first glance, there doesn't seem to be anything unusual inside. At least, that's what her parents thought at first. But after reviewing the footage several times, they were truly disturbed. It turns out, something was captured inside that space.
What is she looking at? Oh, something just moved. Oh no, what is that? I can't really tell. A hand? Is that a
When
hand?
you watch the video closely, it becomes clear why the girl hesitated to step in. Out of the shadows, a disembodied hand appears.
A
reaching out,
disembodied?
trying to lure the child closer. It seems to materialize out of nowhere and vanishes just seconds later.
No.
Even a cat that approaches the girl later on acts wary.
Yeah, the
and
cat's
refuses to go
tail
in the room.
all stiff.
Whatever it was, it clearly caused unease. Not just for the girl,
What is going on?
and the family watching the video afterward. As with many mysterious clips like this, no one has been able to explain exactly what was captured. Until an answer emerges, it's up to each viewer to decide what they believe they're seeing inside that room. The following incident took place in
Oh,
Chino
next one.
Hills
Okay, we're
neighborhood.
good. Chino
Where
Hills.
residents were left stunned after discovering a hidden camera disguised as an ordinary rock. It had been carefully placed in the grass beneath
Bro,
the
you're
tree,
getting sophisticated
right
with
on the
this
center
analogy.
median of the street, blending perfectly with its surroundings. Even more unsettling, the camera was pointed directly at the home of James Demi-Passac. According to Demi-Passac, it was a camera covered in clay to look like a rock, very neatly done. It ran on a power bank, completely wireless. He learned about the device when a neighbor alerted him after spotting something suspicious near their
weird.
homes on Glen Ridge Drive. The discovery deeply frightened his wife.
What is that in the
She
back?
reportedly began to cry. Demi-Passac contacted the police, and investigators determined that the device was transmitting data through nearby cell towers. He
Oh,
also reviewed the camera's footage himself, hoping to identify whoever had planted it. The video showed a person wearing gardening gloves and a motorcycle helmet discreetly burying the camera in the dirt before riding away on a scooter. Additional footage from Demi-Passac's Ring doorbell camera captured the same individual from a distance, but the image was too blurry to reveal any facial details.
that's
The motive
crazy.
behind the hidden surveillance remains unknown, though James
Yeah,
and his
what that
wife
dude
suspect
got?
someone might have been monitoring their home, possibly preparing for a burglary.
Yeah,
Local residents are on edge,
that's just creepy.
speculating about the intruder's intentions. Some fear he may have been watching school children who often walk.
Oh
on the
no!
This is the road where our middle school kids walk, said one concerned neighbor. A chilling and seemingly paranormal incident took place inside a local pizzeria. The security camera shows several employees working when something bizarre suddenly happens.
This looks
Watch
real.
closely,
What?
and again in slow motion. A pizza cutter flies off the oven and hits one of the workers right in the head. Many
That's
believe this
weird.
could be a case of paranormal activity. Given
Why
that the
in the
footage was
pizzeria,
captured
though?
during a regular work shift, and the employee's reaction appears completely genuine, some are convinced it might be real evidence of something supernatural.
I wouldn't work there no more. I'm not gonna lie.
A more rational explanation is that the conveyor belt of the pizza oven accidentally caught the cutter as it moved, launching it like a slingshot
Well, it doesn't look like it's
and
moving.
creating the illusion of something unexplainable. On the
Yeah,
morning
that's
of
what
May
happened, that's
5th,
what happened. Let's believe that one.
2017, a 33-year-old woman was crossing Putney Bridge in London when something shocking happened. A jogger suddenly ran past her and shoved her straight into the road.
What?
She fell directly in front of a moving bus. The number 430 bus, traveling at about 12 miles per hour, managed to swerve just in time, missing her by only a few inches. Had it been going any
Why did he
faster,
shove her?
the outcome could have been fatal.
It looked like her head was about to get
About
squashed.
15 minutes later, the same jogger returned to the scene. The woman tried to speak to him, but he ignored her and kept running. Fortunately, the incident was captured by the bus's dash cam,
Yeah.
which sparked a full
Push.
police investigation.
Dang.
The jogger was described as a white male in his early 30s, with brown eyes and short brown hair. Police reviewed around 50 possible suspects and arrested 3 men, but all were later released without charge. After a year of fruitless searching, the case was closed in June 2018. To this day, the identity of the man who nearly took a life remains a mystery.
Bro was mad. He got tired. He got tired of all these people getting in his way while he jogging. But she wasn't even really in his way. But these are heavy on the heart, man. I don't know how many of these I could do more, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for tuning in regardless. But I'll catch you on the next one, man.
We ain't friends, we ain't buds. Tough luck, yeah, I'm different than I was. Puff, puff, I'm just looking for a buzz. Up, up, and away I go. We ain't friends, we ain't buds. Tough luck, yeah, I'm different than I was. Puff, puff, I'm just